Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on our home team. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. They're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they come in wondering what on earth is going on here as they sit in last place at 0-7.
And it's really difficult to report to work every day with that type of a losing streak looming over.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be let out by their 6-year quarterback.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. If he can keep going at the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up.
Here's Stroud. Over the middle quickly. It's Hunter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a first down. First and 10.
Stroud out of the gun here. Finds Gibbs on a check down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
And Stroud now to throw. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, it's Stroud. Looking left side and has got him in. That's Hunter. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. As the Titans.
Gibbs straight ahead. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Stroud. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So now the Titans get their first shot on offense. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Throwing now, Ward. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Still going. Touchdown, Titans. Jordan Addison, 75 yards. And the Titans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The home team's offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Stroud. Got a man, that's Hunter. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
So this, Charles, on paper at least, not the most even of matchups. Polar opposite, really. I mean, on one sideline, you got the hottest team in the league, still unbeaten, and on the other side, a winless squad.
And that's why I owe you, and I owe you big, because you did email me this week to remember any given Sunday. That was a phrase you typed to me, and that's what we have to remember in this ball game. It resounds when you think about it. Unbeaten versus winless, any given Sunday, anything can happen in this league.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Stroud will look to throw once more. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 72 yards and a touchdown.
Having a nice season, number 8 in the league in receiving yards, and not just making his team happy, but
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Titans.
Ward. Left side, caught by Matthews. Second down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page. Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. That is caught by Hunter.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Here goes Stroud again. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Stroud looking to throw.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And it's caught. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great effort there. With their 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And his guys are going to retake the lead.
In the second quarter and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game. And I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. A drive that time of 6 plays. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And the Titans first down.
Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Here's Ward.
at the 40-yard line.
He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll run on first down. Turner. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Ward. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, here's Ward. Taking a shot for Dow here.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
The home team's offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. They'll run. This is Bashal Tutin.
And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
A gain of a yard.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. Stroud.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And brought down, but the juke, a very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown! Travis Hunter, 68 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
You know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had heard it back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Throwing is Ward.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Up the middle they go. It's Turner.
Now he's free at the 35.
And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And you hear it all the time, but that's one of the dangers of the blitz. You get past that first wave, nobody else is there.
And when teams blitz, what they're trying to do is make you lose your poise, lose your timing and your tempo. But when you hold it together, you can really hurt them the other way, getting past that first wave.
Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Now a handoff up the middle.
Turner. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
To throw, here's Ward.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Turner. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Completes this to Addison out left.
And a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. Fourth and goal from the 2. Going for it, here's Ward. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They try to throw on fourth and goal from the 2, and the ball will go over on the goal line stand.
Fourth down, and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise, but how about the coverage? They're able to bat it down.
And now back out comes the offense. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. Second down and 3.
Arroyo. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 19-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Man, and he hits him in stride. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here's Stroud. Pass caught, Arroyo right side.
And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Again, it's Stroud.
Second and 3.
That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. So halftime straight ahead, and that means we go to Scott Hanson. It is our EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott, take it away.
Our spin around the NFL starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on the Commanders in the NFC East. And this is Adonai Mitchell. Playing like street football. Everyone go deep. And this time,
the Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Down to the 10. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the defense.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster. We just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
When you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of him away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they got a chance here to open up this lead.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Stroud. That's over the middle into the hands of Noel. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Stroud.
At the 37-yard line.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the Titans' 34-yard line.
Throwing again is Stroud. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
13 more yards. That's another first.
Stroud to throw it. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Stroud out of the gun here. The quick slant caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Elijah Arroyo, his 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Visitors 10. Cam Whittle to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ward. That one's taken in by Spears. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd.
They'll go with a keeper. And he will have the Titans 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the
On 1st down, it's Turner. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. 2nd and 5. To throw is Ward. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing now, Ward. That's complete to DK. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
A gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Throwing now is Stroud. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Stroud looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
2nd and 6. At the 40.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Here goes Stroud again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. They'll look to throw again.
Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Stroud will look to throw once more. That's taken in by Arroyo.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Back to throw again. A ball fly, but incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Little for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Titans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Pass complete to Addison.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Pressure comes and down he goes. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, is going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Throwing is Ward. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. The 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
On now is the Titans punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And it'll find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 21.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. Finds Truton out of the backfield.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Stroud.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Stroud.
That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Again, it's Stroud.
This is caught. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Travis Hunter, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Cam Little to kick off.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Titans offense and Jordan Addison headed back onto the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Ward. They'll set up the screen for Spears.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get, and he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, you do I ever?
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Out come the Titans now.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's got some space here. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
104 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Turner. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Here's Ward.
And this is hauled in by Matthews. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Going for it. Here's Ward.
And it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jamel Dean.
And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the home team here, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, changes could be in the air as they fall to 0-8 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves.